In the previous video, we talked about the different types of screen display resolutions on our smartphones. Well, on the same topic, today we're going to talk about the types of LCD screens specifically on our smartphones. And I know that companies are slowly moving to OLED screens, but still, I believe that a larger percentage of active smartphones currently, they have an LCD display. And the reason is that because most people can't afford flagship or even mid-range phones, and the number of budget phones with OLED screens are literally countable, like they're not even 5. What's up guys, how are you doing? Hope you're having a nice day. I'm Milan and welcome back to Physitech. And without wasting any moments, let's get to the video. And by the way, I've left timestamps, so if you'd like to skip to a particular part in the video, the pleasure is yours. LCD is the abbreviation for liquid crystal display. So from the name, we get that it's made up of liquid crystals. So the crystals are lit by a backlight, and we all know that a display is made up of many pixels in their hundreds of thousands or mostly millions. So the pixels on LCD screens are switched on and off electronically while using liquid crystals to rotate the light. There are two main types of LCD screens. We have active matrix displays and passive matrix displays. With active matrix displays, we have TFT LCD, and passive matrix display, on the other hand, has a grid of conductors with pixels located at each intersection of the grid. So first off, we start with TFT, then we'll go to the other one. Yeah, to make it simpler. So TFT, it stands for thin film transistor, and so it uses thin film transistor technology. From the name, this type of display uses transistors. In a TFT type of display, each pixel has its own transistor, but it may have even up to 4 transistors, so it's not limited to 1. So suppose your screen has 1 million pixels. The minimum number of transistors in the display would be 1 million. Due to the number of transistors on each pixel, the response time was fast, and with a speed of 80 milliseconds, thus the information on the screen is displayed at a high speed, higher brightness, and higher contrast. Although they are good, they have worse viewing angles and have higher energy demands than other LCD displays, so they are not that good in the power saving sector. So for this reason, they are rarely used in the current smartphone displays. Examples of recent phones with TFT displays include the Galaxy A22 5G and the Galaxy F42 5G. IPS stands for in-plane switching, and is sort of an improvement to TFT display. With IPS panels, a layer of liquid crystals is sandwiched in the middle of two glass surfaces. The liquid crystal molecules are aligned parallel to the two surfaces, hence the name in-plane. This alignment results in superior viewing angles, which are better than TFT type of display. Back then, or even in some screens currently, when you look at your screen at a certain angle, the color looks distorted, hence the display looks really bad. This problem is still there in the screens of cheaper devices. So IPS solves this particular problem altogether. With more consistent and accurate color from all angles, it becomes a stable improvement from other LCD displays. So that's why they are the most common type of LCD currently. Examples of phones with this display include the Redmi 10 and the Nokia C30. Lastly, we have the PLS LCD, which is kind of similar to IPS LCD. So PLS stands for plane to line switching. This was created by Samsung, and according to them, they have higher brightness rates, better viewing angles than IPS, and knowing which kind is better is subjective since they are just similar, PLS and IPS. Examples of phones with this type include the Galaxy A03s and the Galaxy A12. So from what we see here, all the phones with LCD display currently are budget phones. So despite them being good, they're not better than OLED displays. Steadily, LCD is being outpaced by OLED, and to know more about OLED screens, it will be the next video, so don't forget to subscribe. Anyways, that's all for today. I'm Milan and this is Physitech. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.